An infinity of green horizons opens up beyond the gates of Villa Sandi, accompanied by the sound of vine leaves shaken by the wind and breezes slipping off the hills like a soft caress. Villa Sandi represents the hospitality of a centuries-long dream, where the passing of time has transformed into magnificent buildings with their Palladian architecture, Italian gardens, and sweeping vineyards. A place of relaxation and a cultural center, it has hosted great masters and illustrious figures like Antonio Canova and Napoleon Bonaparte. Knowledge, talent and creativity, a gift handed down from generation to generation. Enchanted by the ineffable magic of this region, Giancarlo Moretti Polegato has become its cantor, developing and innovating the family company with the passion of one who believes in the region and its potential. In the heart of the vineyards that embellish the splendid hills in well-ordered rows, one moment in precise straight lines, the other in soft changing geometries, lies the Valdobbiadene estate. Here, in a place worthy of contemplation, extends that exceptional land that gives life to the vivacious beads christened Prosecco, admired and enjoyed in all its different declinations. The sunny, airy position gives birth to the most exquisite of the historic company's crus, such as the Prosecco Cuvée Oris, that with its fruity nose pays homage to that fertile and generous land. But the calling of this terrain is made all the more precious in that excellent particle called Catize. Vigna La Rivetta thus gifts the world with a wine of unique and unrepeatable characteristics. Time is an attribute of wine. It is marked by small actions, from the skillful manual harvesting of the grapes to the meticulous selection of the golden bunches cultivated here, up to the bubbles in the glasses that the festives celebrate all around the world. In a gentle embrace, the hills of Montello and the Colli Azzolani offer themselves as shelter for the surrounding plain, kissed by the sun and dedicated to agriculture by tradition. This is home to the Crocetta del Montello estate that, thanks to the vast variety of terrain, microclimate and varietals, represents a point of reference within the panorama of white and red wines. Among these stand out the Marinali, dedicated to the creator of the Villa Sandi sculptures. But supremacy pertains to Corpore, the company's great red, an intense ruby heart, the warm notes of which envelop the senses of even the most demanding palates. The sense of mystery is something capable of arousing our most hidden desires of discovery. In Villa Sandi's historic underground tunnels is performed the magic that has made Opere Metodo Classico famous throughout the world. Its most sublime expression is Opere Amalia Moretti, flanked by the noble bubbles of Opera Dio Si Serenissima. A landscape enveloped by a desire for beauty. Between the serene slopes of Montello and the sinuous course of the river Piave lies the Nervesa della Battaglia estate, witness to the great project certified Biodiversity Friend. The sweet Friulian slopes, illuminated by the sun, are the highlight of the Spilimbergo estate. A portion of garden where the small spheres harvested in bunches sun-ripen is the scenario in which locanda SANDI at Valdobbiadene is harmoniously inserted. Here, in a natural balance between seasonality and harvest, come together ancient Venetian flavours, reinterpreted in an elegant and refined atmosphere. The portrait of the company becomes more lively and vivacious in the Bottega del Vino of Crocetta, Valdobbiadene and Cortina. The large variety of all the company's wines and brands is made available to every visitor so that they can gift someone or themselves with the pleasure of a memento. Nature is the undisputed star of the refined Villa SANDI cosmetic line. From the ruby-coloured jewel of Corpore comes this elegant line of skin products. Gestures of ritual love to take care of oneself using the principles donated by the wine. Villa SANDI is not just a jewel immersed in the setting of the Marca Trevigiana horizons, but also a cultural pole and a multi-awarded point of reference in the wine world. Appreciating nature and safeguarding the region of tomorrow is the aim behind the creation of Villa SANDI for Life. This is flanked by the WRT Wine Research Team that unites research into high production quality with ever more healthy and natural wines, and the ISWA, Italian Signature Wines Academy, an alliance of historic wine-producing families and companies born to represent Italian excellence throughout the world. Villa SANDI. Here, where golden or dark red wine sparkles in the glass of dreams, every person who passes takes with them a fragment of the great passion with which every wine is created, and leaves, on the other hand, a sign of his passage. The dreamlike vision of a relationship between man and nature in complete symbiosis has become tangible reality. The enchantment of visual, historic and cultural emotion from a land of millennial tradition. Villa SANDI, a tradition that continues.